For this week's tech tip, I want to share with you a project that was done recently by our 5th grade students in Mrs. Alper's class. It's a project called Fractured Fairy Tales. And for this project, we made eBooks based on stories the students wrote that were their own fairy tales, their own versions of fairy tales. And we use a number of different technologies in this project, which I'll lay out for you here in this tech tip. The first thing we did was we had them go into the lab and use a program called Audacity to make an audio file, a rich audio file, of them reading their stories, and then we were able to bring in sound effects in Audacity and layer them using various different techniques, and also brought in some music. And we can also, the other thing Audacity does is it lets you give effects to audio, so you can change the pitch of the sound, you can do all kinds of things.
Hi, I'm an old man and I'm selling pineapples. Would you like one?
I'm sorry, but I don't have pineapples. That's not my family.
Nice and nervous. I'll let you have one.
Oh, thank you. She said happy.
Yeah, we got it. That was too loud.
While asleep, when she woke up, she's
I know.
basically head in the wall. I've got you now.
The next thing we did was we uploaded those files to a website called Podbean, where we were able to create a podcast of those audio files, which means you could download the files onto an MP3 player or an iPod and listen to them. We were then able to use a program called Issue to create eBooks. And so how we did this was we had the students make illustrated drawings of their fairy tales, and then we scanned them into the computer, and then they laid out their books in Microsoft Publisher, and then we used a program called Qt PDF Writer to convert those to PDF files. And the reason we did that was because this other service called Issue will only allow you to use a doc file from Microsoft Word or a PDF file. And so we created these PDF files of their books, and then we uploaded them to Issue. Now, Issue will also let you take and add media if it's already a podcast. So we went back to our Podbean podcast, grabbed the link to the audio file, and then we pasted it into the file in Issue. And so we were able to link those two. So then when you open up the ebook from Issue of the student's Fractured Fairy Tale, you can listen to the recording while you flip through the book and read the book. And Issue's kind of neat. It gives you this virtual book that looks and feels like a real book. So here's an example of one called Sleeping Ugly.
Sleeping Ugly by Krista Gadian and Lexi Bortz.
Once upon a time, there was a king that was a pig, and he fell in love with a queen that was human. They were going to have the ugliest baby they'd ever seen, but it didn't.
Another thing we did for this project was we added a little map on their podcast page that will track where visits to this website come from. It's called a cluster map, and it'll put a little red dot on the map when someone visits the website. And so this becomes a great learning opportunity for the class to learn about different places in the world. And you can see from their map that there's been visits from all continents so far, but South America, and hopefully soon we'll see a dot there. But it's a little bit more engaging to study about geography around the world when you have some sort of connection to it. And so in this case, they check it daily, and we see, oh, someone from Norway has visited. What do you know about Norway? Or let's go find out about Korea, or find out about Mozambique, or wherever it is that people are visiting the website from. So it's added a nice little geography lesson to it. Otherwise, what would have been simply just a creative writing assignment.